Good morning. This is Milo. Just came home back with another weather update. We now have this disturbance here out in the Atlantic. This storm is soon to become Nadine. If it does develop into a tropical system, it is developed to be named Nadine. It has a 30% chance over 48 hours. And 30% over 5 days. So we don't know if this is going to become Nadine. I'm sorry, this is not going to become Nadine. I'm sorry, because Nadine was right over here. So I have to look at I got to look at the list of the names to see what's next after Nadine. So, I don't know what this stuff is going to become. But we know it's going to turn into something. And less than, but we gotta watch out for the system. They're already expecting the system to do just like Michael did. Let me tell you what they're expecting this tropical disturbance to do. They're expecting it to come to the Gulf Coast, but we don't know if it's going to turn like Michael did, or if it's going to turn like Michael did, or just going to keep on going straight up the coast this way, or actually, I'm sorry, it's right here, right? So we don't know if it's going to go straight up the state, make that right turn, and he out of here. So unless it's going to do like this, like Michael did. Michael did not take that track. Michael actually took this track here, going straight up to Virginia and ending up out there. I think Michael is now out here somewhere, because it is expected to last over here. So that's been gone. It's been passed our way. Now watch this. It's been passed our way. This storm has a... Let me get my yellow marker. Lord. The storm has over 30% chance of developing in 5 days and 48 hours. Now, we don't know if it's going to turn into something. It may turn into something subtropical, but it's too early to tell now. Just know this, watch this. It has a 30% chance of, and let's say within 5 days. Now, in the eastern North Pacific, I'm going to watch both of these storms. We now have this new name, Tropical Storm Tara. Tara formed today at around 4 o'clock a.m. Central Daylight. So 4 a.m. today, she strengthened to a tropical storm. Now has winds up to 40 miles per hour. It is now not moving. It is now stationary. Stationary means it has stalled. It's not going anywhere until it moves. That means it is not going anywhere. We do have tropical storm watches along the coast, and she did that can, upgrade into a tropical storm warning in less than 24 hours. So just know that in less than actually today, but because it's strengthened over 4 a.m. over here. So by today, we should see warnings along the coast here of Western California and New Mexico. But okay, Southwestern California, New Mexico. But we can, oh, sorry. so we can see those warnings come up later on today. Now let's look at the cone. Now watch this. So you can see that strengthen easy, right? So if it does, I'm waiting for this to take me back to the back page. If it does, I'm gonna tap on it. But okay, it did. Alright, so we're gonna do this. So by tomorrow, we should see that Tropical Storm Watch upgrade into a Tropical Storm Warning. So Tropical Storm Warning means Tropical Storm is expected to come the 24 to 36 hours. So as you saw, Hurricane Michael came up our way and ate up the whole Florida Panhandle. What I meant by ate up is it tore up the whole state, the whole Panhandle. So from Pensacola to Apalachicola, I think how you pronounce it. From Pensacola to Apalachicola is where they got the most impacts. So let me zoom in real quick. From here to here is where they got the most impacts from the storm. So if you along these if the storm does strengthen and you're along and it does come up to the Gulf Coast and you along those two cities or those two parts of the state, you will have to evacuate again this round, because we may see something even not stronger than Michael, not a category 5 like we almost had with Michael, but something like that could strengthen in the next 50. And we don't know yet, but this storm is not expected to become a category 5 hurricane. It's not expected to stall out anywhere. So if it does strengthen and if it does become something tropical, we don't know just that yet, but if it does become something tropical, it's not going to stall anywhere. Florence came up here. I don't think she stalled. If she did, she probably stalled around here. But so we just gonna have to watch that out and see what this is gonna be doing. Now, the whole state of Georgia. Let me focus on Georgia real quick. Hurricane Michael came up here. He hit the coast. Came to southwest Georgia. Let me tell you what he did. He did like this. That was his track. He did not take any track other than that way. If he would have took another track, he would probably took this way. He probably would have took this way and then do like that. But that's the track that he took. That's the track that the National Hurricane Center has formatted that he has come. Now, let's talk about Florida in the next few months. Let's talk about South Florida in the next few months. Will we see another hurricane in South Florida? That is possible, but we don't know just yet. It is possible, we just don't know just yet. So, like I said, that is possible. We just don't know just Like I said, that is possible. We just don't know just yet. Well, area brought low pressure. Just don't new store west northward. So watch this. Going this way. Actually, sorry. It's going this way. That's west northward. Okay. The storm's moving quickly. Slowly. Additional developments possible over Central America tonight or Tuesday. So still giving a 30% chance tonight or today, but we can see over 50% chance by the night. That is possible, but that is possible. Thank you, Forecaster Brown. Thank you, Forecaster Brown, for putting that out for us so we can acknowledge that the National Hurricane Center is now, so we can acknowledge that the National Hurricane Center of becoming something tropical. On like a marker kind of size. 30% chance. 30% chance becoming something tropical. So it may become like something tropical. It may become a subtropical storm, just like Leslie did. Leslie formed over here. Is going to take place anywhere. Here's a good thing that it did with Michael. Let me tell you something else about Michael before we go to the next thing. Within this cone right here, within this cone right here, they got rain and wind. Outside this cone, we just got wind. We got all the rain the day before the storm came. We just got rain. We just got wind. We had some trees down in Georgia, or right here on the coast. We had some trees down, power outages. Proceed to do. But around this area and around this area, I think got hit worst. Because they actually had a few people who died in Virginia. Blamed the Michael. I could say that, this is my opinion, I'm thinking that this storm is actually worse than Hurricane Katrina. Hurricane Katrina brought almost 33 feet of storm surge. That's over 2 inches. Of course, that's over 33 feet of storm surge she brought to Louisiana. And it dropped to 919. Watch this. Michael, 919. That's the pressure. 919 was the pressure went before it hit land. If it would have hit 915 or somewhere like that, oh yeah, just know we'll have a category 5. Just know that we would have had a category 5 if it hit 915 or somewhere. We would have had a category 5. Okay, so my connection to Facebook was lost. That's fine. Still got. Now, and then another thing that I'm worried about is this. I'm gonna show you on my. Yes, I do play Roblox. For those that don't know, don't judge me. I also play Buzz Games on my phone, but let's go to my Discord. They are expecting some showers this week in the southeast. And let me show you. Now I'm showing my stuff. Sorry. Let me show you. Inside this hurricane server, I'm actually in two of them. Right here. Right here, that there were 4 tornadoes in that time. Lord. Now, they're going to have to take this down because Hurricane Michael and Subtropical Michael, or Leslie, is not going to hit, or Michael already hit us, but Leslie ain't, so. Now. Now. Overhead and temperatures in the 40s. So with those wind gusts upwards of 20 miles per hour, there's a flash flood warning and a flood watch in effect already. Besides showers, it's already chilly with temperatures not even breaking. Now, let's get a look at the active radar. That was actually our first tropical storm warning in the 2018 season. The 2018 season was the worst. I think out of all the seasons I've been in, because I have been in Charlie, Katrina, and all the other systems, I think that the 2018 was actually the worst season. That's my opinion. Some people thinking that the 18 Galveston hurricane, I did not live through that, but that's what we'll have to look at in the next few hours. So let me look through my email. So we had a tropical storm watch that upgraded into a tropical storm warning. So let me tell you how it went. On Tuesday or Wednesday, a tropical storm watch was issued for our county and our state. The governor put on a state of emergency on that day that the tropical storm watch was issued. And later on that night, that was Tuesday, the tropical storm watch. And on that night, it upgraded overnight to a tropical storm warning. Now we had a tropical storm warning on our hands. And that was the first warning we actually had. The first warning that we actually had. And guess what? The thing is, guess what? We didn't even that we actually had. And guess what? The thing is, guess what? We didn't even. It was good. So we were cool. It was cool. It was good. Now we have to figure out now that we're gonna have to deal with that hurricane or that tropical storm or the system that may be coming our way. But we just gonna see what the storm is gonna be. And let me look at tropical tidbits. I'm sorry, I'm looking through my phone too much and not giving you what I'm supposed to be giving you, which is data for the storm. And my phone says 6, but I'm sorry. I cannot get my computer right now. Even though my computer has a mic, but my mic is too loud.
Since 2005, Nationwide partners have helped bring emergency communications access to disaster areas in North Country. So families, friends, and first responders can organize and mobilize.
Okay, so 5. Cause my for that. Okay. I'm gonna try to go to this area. But they are expecting a 923 storm, a pressure storm, before it hit, before it does its state.
Temperatures of all places in the southern plains. We're talking Texas, Oklahoma. And we're going to look at forecast here, but also means it could bring with it a potential for flash flooding. Let's take you live to Texas this morning. A dreary day in LaPorte, Texas, and rain chances are going to stay with us all the way through Friday.
94L. So they are naming this Invest 94L with maximum winds of 20 miles or 20 kilometers. Gusts are NNA. So, and that's what it looks at right now. That's how we. Grenade. That's how it looks right now. But they are giving this 94L. I can see that.
And some local spots where we get some of these heavy thunderstorms that kind of trail over the same spot time and time
But
again. We're going to be dealing with flash flooding because of that.
Right? Man, I give him that 94L. So I wasn't expecting that was gonna give this name, or give that. Look at the forecast models. Well,
first off, notice where we have that north wind. I mean, your number right now in Denver, 19. Everything back in the wind.
Oh.
We have wind chills in a single digits across parts of Nebraska and northern Kansas. Also, I-70 looking at this. We also have our earliest measurable snow on record in places like Kansas City, Wichita. 36 in Oklahoma City, 43 right now. Now there's the front.
They are expecting a 1009 pressure right now. Whoa, I'm about to say 904. I'm about to say that 5 all the way.
Let's get a look at the temperature departures. Midland, Texas, that's 30 to 40 degrees below your average. We should be upwards of about 80 degrees.
I have been noticing that the storms have been forming in the Gulf.